it's Joanna again. This class is the second part, I would say, to the dedicated for the cyclist. The first part was the workout, focusing on the glutes, or strength on the glutes, or your abdominals, on the shoulders. This time we'll be thinking about releasing, for example, your thighs, releasing and opening your hips, opening your chest, releasing your lower back, because I know that probably you are complaining a lot about the lower back pain, and also your shoulders. So we'll start with some exercising using the foam roller. Softer foam roller it's better because it's all about myofascial release. And then we'll simply move, after we finish with the foam roller, we move to the more movement, more stretches, so you can maybe see or feel the difference actually after myofascial release, how your body feels more open, more longer, and then we can do the stretches. Okay, so we start laying on the back. Grab your foam roller and bring your foam roller below your legs and lift your hips and slide the foam roller below your hips. So the position for the foam roller is not where your waist is, because then your tailbone is dropping down, you feel you are arching. It's not where your seat bones are, because you are dropping your lower back down. It's exactly precisely where your sacrum is. So when you're laying on the foam roller with your sacrum on it, you feel pretty much neutral spine. So there is no arch, no round. First part, this part is all about your lower back release, and slightly even your legs in the hips. So from here, let's just take a deep breath. You can even close your eyes. And on the exhale, think about like you want to gently tuck your pelvis and imprint lower back to the floor. And on the inhale, let's reverse this movement, arching your spine. And again, let's do a few more, just slightly tucking your pelvis, like you want to bring your lower back to the floor. You can feel your hips opening here. And then on the inhale, arch your lower spine. Let's do a couple more like that. Try to only use your abdominals. Don't involve yet your legs or your glutes. Last one. Okay, find your neutral. And from here, bring your right thigh closer towards your chest, and then bring your left thigh closer towards your chest. Let's rest your right palm on top of your right knee, left palm on top of your left knee. Relax your body. And right now what we're thinking, or what we're doing, is just open your knees out to the side, and then bring them back together. So your thighs are pretty close towards your chest. This is very soft movement. It's not about a stretch yet. You are not pulling really your legs apart. It's just the leg movement opening. You are not involving your arms to make it wider. Let's move into the circles from here. So next time when your thighs are open out, think about moving your thighs slightly away from your chest. You can feel your elbows get straight, extended, so this is the stop position, and then bring your thighs back together. And again, lower your thighs to the chest, open them out, and then pull around. So imagine you are drawing the circles with your knees on top of your ceiling. Let's do a few circles this direction. Keep breathing. This is very important. Really take a deep breath and deep exhale. Last one. And then let's reverse. So your thighs are slightly away from you, your elbows are straight. First open your legs out, then pull them to the chest, bring them together, and again move them away. Open, pull them together. And again just go into the slow movement, very gentle movement. Let's do 2 circles this direction. Last one. And from here, you can just bring your palms on the side of the foam roller, lower your left foot down, your right leg is still bent. And right now, just extend your leg up. It's not about really lengthening and stretching, just open as far as you can, and then lower your straight leg, soft leg down, and bend your knees, slide your foot on the ground, and then again, extend it up and lower down. So you can kind of imagine that you are actually on a bicycle and pedaling your legs here. Every time you lower this leg down, feel your hip opens and stretch. Let's do one more this direction. Next time your thigh is at your chest, let's reverse this movement. So first extend your leg down, try to lower your foot to the ground as low as you can, and then lift it up, bend your knee, and again extend, lift up. Let's do two more. Last one. And then bend your leg. Pull this leg towards your chest, and for a second extend the leg that was on the floor. Allow your hip to open. Take one more deep breath. And let's switch your side. So leg that was working is down on the ground. Opposite leg is at your chest. And then again, just extend this leg out. Lower it down. Try to bring your foot or maybe touch the floor with your toes when the knee starts bending, and then lift up. And again, lower and lift up. Let's do two more here. Last one. And then reverse. Knees bend. First you extend it down, then lift straight leg up. And again, bend. And extend. Let's do two more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lift. Last one. And then bend your leg. Extend the leg that is supporting you on the ground. Allow the opposite hip to open. Take a deep breath. And then bring both feet on the ground. Lift your hips up. Slide the foam roller away for a moment. And just lay your hips down. And feel how it feels. Maybe you actually notice that your hips are kind of flat and kind of really open and relaxed. Even maybe lower back feels very close to the ground. So the next part we're going is the chest and your shoulders. Lift your chest up, and this time slide your foam roller below your scapulas, below your shoulder blades. So in this position, you are not laying on your shoulder blades. Think about like the apex of the foam roller is meeting the bottom of your shoulder blades. Align your palms or interlace your fingers behind your head so you can relax your head. And right now, you can stretch your legs down. Let's start with a few extensions. So on the inhale, start dropping your head behind you. Feel like your elbows opening out to the side. Allow even your lower back slightly lift. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, start lifting your head, neck, and shoulders. Lift your head up. Let's do two more. Inhale, slowly extend, open, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, come back up. Last one time. Inhale, open, and extend, and exhale, come up. Okay, bend your knees. We're massaging your shoulders. For the massage, your elbows are no longer open out wide. Think more like framing your face with your arms, with your elbows. Lift your heels slightly up. And right now, use your feet to roll your shoulder blades on the roller. Going up and down a few times. Trying to relax your neck as much as you can. So if you find any tension, even in your jaw, in your face, try to relax it. And if you want to just stop in one place because you feel like, oh my gosh, this is the spot that I was dreaming about, to really release it, just stay there for a few breaths. And if you want to just focus on the one side, you can gently shift your body weight to the right. So feel like you're laying on the right shoulder, on my shoulder blade, and just roll the right scapula. Your left one is slightly lifted. We are just rolling and relaxing your right side. Keep breathing. And then come back through center and gently lean to the left shoulder blade. And just roll your left shoulder blade in here. Last one. Come back center. Lower your hips down. Extend both legs down. And drop your head back. Take a deep breath. Stay here for 2 deep breaths. Deep inhale and exhale. One more. And exhale. Okay. So the next one will be going to standing. We'll release our feet a bit and then we'll come down on the floor again and we'll be focusing on your thighs. So let's come back standing. Okay, so the next set, we did a back release. Let's start with our feet release. Just stand with your legs hip width distance and for a second close your eyes and simple start scanning your body here, how your feet are feeling. If you're feeling grounded, maybe you feel like your arch is slightly lifting up high, it should be lower. Maybe you feel like some kind of itch in your feet, one or two. See how your knees are feeling and even standing how your hips are feeling. And from here, just bring your right foot on top of the foam roller. And what I want you to do, just randomly roll your foot over, back and forth, back and forth. You can actually even turn your ankle slightly so you can roll the outside edge of your foot here from the heel towards the pinky. And then maybe gently you can roll your foot to your arch, rolling from the heel to the big toe. Let's take a few breaths. And then come back center. Make sure that foam roller is, I would say, aligned with the arch, the center of your foot. And just drop your toes down and lift your toes up. And again, drop your toes down and lift them up. Let's do one more. Last one. And next time, just roll, curl your toes, and gently step on the foam roller and then release. So remember, it's the myofascial release. It's really very, I would say, soft movement. It's not about that we want to crush our feet or crush our bones. It's just small, gentle release, adding or hydrating our fascia. The hydration of the fascia allows our muscles to stretch because literally our muscles are packed in fascia. Okay, and on the next time, just bring your heel on top of the apex and just roll your heel slightly from side to side. So your foot goes like a windshield wipe movement. And then one more time, just randomly roll your right foot on top of the roller. And then just bring your heel down, keep the toes push up against it. So the balls of your foot is kind of pressed up against the foam roller. My heel is touching. I already can feel the stretch and pull in my calf. And right now, again, you can just soften your knee and slightly hinge or shift your body towards the toes. So again, this is gentle movement. It's not about the calf stretch. It's all about your foot release. So focus on it. Soften your knee. Shift forward. Let's do one more. And just step your right foot down on the floor. Close your eyes for a moment. And again, try to scan your body. I think this is like a very perfect example. Maybe your right side that you decided to massage, your right foot feel more connected with the ground when the left one is still kind of itchy and lifted. Compare right now how both in your knee joints feels in here. Maybe your right leg feel more open. And then go up high and check how your hips are feeling, the front of your hips. Maybe even you can scan and check how the lower back feels, the right side compared to the left. Maybe left side feel this kind of still stickiness, tightness, when the right kind of gets some opening. So let's do the same on the left side. Just roll randomly your left foot on the foam roller. Again, keep breathing, very important. Don't hold your breath. You can roll the foot towards the outer side of it and roll from your pinky towards your heel. And then you can reverse, move your leg more into like internal rotation. This allows you to roll more around your arch from the big toe towards your heel. And then come back center. Let's again align your foot on the center. And just drop your toes down and lift your toes up. A few times, dropping them down and lift up. Last two. Last one. And next time, drop your toes, hold them slightly, drop like into hug the foam roller, and just step more and then release. And again, step more on the foam roller and then release. Let's do two more. And last one. And then bring your heel on top of the foam roller, and then let's do the windshield wipe movement. So your foot will go from right to left, from left to right, a few times. Try to move from your thigh bone in your hip socket. Don't use your knee joint to rotate your leg. Let's do one more. And then again, just roll randomly your foot a few times. And last one time, just stay with the ball of your foot. Bring your foot as close as you can. Push the ball of your foot to the foam roller. Again, you can feel that stretch in your calf on the left side. And right now, just soften your left knee, like you're going to push more into the ball of your foot, into the foam roller, and then release. And again, soften the knee. Remember, it's not about the calf, it's all about your foot. Let's do two more. Last one. And then come back up. Step your left foot down. Close your eyes one more time and just compare those two sides. They should feel even, so both feet should evenly distributed on the ground, right and left. Just check and one more time how your knees feeling on both sides. And then go up high and check how your hips are feeling. So from here, we simply roll down and we'll come down onto our all four position. Okay, so right now we're focusing on the stretching in your thighs. This is also very tense. This is what part actually of your body that you work very hard. Foam roller is in front of your thighs. Let's just bring your arms on the floor and then forearms. Lift your knees up. Keep your toes on the ground. Let's start with your legs pretty much close to each other. So if you think about their position, they are aligned with your hips. They are parallel. And this time we'll be using our forearms to massage your thighs up and down a few times. And here you have to be cautious. We are staying only on the thigh level. You are not rolling the foam roller into your hips, or you are not rolling your foam roller onto your knee joints. So just your quads being released and massage. Keep breathing. Let's do one more here. And then lower your feet for a second down and try to separate your legs wider. So walk your feet kind of wider and find like external rotation in your thigh bone. This time you will be doing exactly the same movement, but different part of your thighs are being released. Again, just a few times. Again, trying to relax as much as you can, and very important, keep breathing, deep inhale and exhale. Okay, next time, again, lower your feet down, find your leg position, hip width distance. And right now what I want to do is just lift your right foot off the ground, feel the more pressure coming into your right thigh, then lower your foot down and then switch your side. Lift your left foot up, lower down. If this for some reason doesn't feel good, just keep rolling your thighs. Let's do one more each side. Last one to the left. And next time when you lift your right foot up, left leg up, think about like a kind of windshield wipe movement. Your hips are slightly moved with your feet, with your lower part of your leg. A few times going from side to side. Keep breathing. And then again, extend your one leg, then the other. Just walk yourself back. Remove the foam roller. We won't need it anymore. So the myofascia part has been released. And let's go to the deeper stretches. Let's think about your bottom of your soles. We're starting with a all four position. Your shoulders over your wrist, your knees over your hips over your knees. Your toes are curled and your heels are lifted. And right now, try to just press your hips back and feel the stretch happening around the arches of your feet. And then come back up. Let's do 3 more, just on the exhale side. Shifting your body weight slightly back, keeping your heels lifted, gently bringing your hips down. And then inhale up. Let's do 2 more. Just lower. And up. Last one. From here, let's think about your calf. So extend your right leg and just shift your body weight back, flex your foot and feel the stretch around your calf muscle and then move forward. Let's do 3 more. Just flex your foot, deeper deflection and come up. Last 2. Last 1. And then lower your knee down. Let's switch side. Left foot goes back. And again, shift your body weight slightly back towards your heel. You're feeling your foot is flexing more. Your heel wants to kind of go towards the floor. And then come back up. 3 more. And last 2. And last 1. Okay, and get both knees down. From here, lift your chest up and step your right foot in front of you. This time we'll be focusing on stretching your hamstring and opening your left thigh, left hip. I want to start with your foot slightly away from your right knee so I can see pretty much my whole foot in front of me. My left hip is over my left knee. And right now, if you have any pain around your kneeling leg, just bring a pillow and stay on a pillow. And right now, just shift your body weight forward. So feel like your right knee is bending more, your right knee kind of ending over your right ankle, and feel this deep opening in your left hip. Take a deep breath in here, and then lower your palms down, and then shift your body weight back and add a stretch on your hamstring on the right leg. Think about like keeping your hips square. Don't drop your right hip down, but think about like reaching with your right hip behind you, like to the wall that is behind you. And then again, bend your right leg, shift forward, open your left hip, and then stretch your hamstring by shifting your hips back. Let's do 1 more. And then shift back. And next time, when your knee is over your right ankle, let's curl your toes on the left side and lift your left knee up. Again, feel deeper opening in your left side. And then lift your chest up. You can bring your palms on your right thigh. From here, you can just stay, or we can add a deeper extension in your spine. Reach your arms up to the ceiling and extend your spine and stay here for 5 breaths. And 4. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lower your palms down. Lower your left knee down. And let's switch your side. So again, come back up to top kneeling position. Step your left foot in front of you this time. Again, walk your foot slightly away from your knee. So we're starting with your right hip over your right knee, but your left foot is slightly in front of your left knee. You can keep your palms on your hips, and right now just gently shift your body weight towards the left foot. This is my bad knee, so I have to be very careful. Open your right hip, and then come back and switch by shifting your hips back towards your heels and lengthening and opening and stretching your hamstring on the left side. And again, bend your left knee, shift forward, open your right hip, feel this open and stretch, and then shift back, lengthen your hamstring. Let's do one more. And left foot goes straight. And this time we are deepening our stretch with the extension. So bring your left knee over your left heel, tuck your toes on the right foot, lift your right knee first. And once you feel you're supporting your knee, lift your chest up. You can just stay with your palms on your thighs and just hold this position. Or again, reach your arms up and at the extension your chin, like you want to reach with your palms behind you. Your gaze is slightly lifting up. And let's stay here for 4 deep breaths. And 3. And 2. Last one. And then again, bring your palms down on the ground. Lower your knee down. Bring your opposite knee back. And from here, let's separate your knees slightly. Like you want to sit on the heels. Your heels are together. Your knees are slightly open. And just reach your arms away from you. And we'll be deepening our extension, focusing this time mainly on the thoracic. You will feel it more, but also your hips will still be opening in here. So from here, just on the exhale, start rounding your spine, like you want to roll up. Shift your body weight on your wrist, open or separate your feet and find the extension. Be careful, don't drop your chest down, don't lift your shoulders up. Push away, like you want to lift your body up from the ground. Deep inhale, and on the exhale again, start pressing your hips back, bring those feet together, reach with your hips back towards your heels. Let's do 3 more like that. Take a deep breath on the exhale, round your spine, shift forward, open your feet, open your chest, lift your heart, lift your head up. And then round your spine, bring your feet together, push them back. Last 2. Round and open, and then press your hips back, lower your hips down. Last one. Round and open, and then push your hips back. Relax for a moment. Okay, so the last one, it's more about glutes. So if you did a lot of glute workout, let's stretch your glutes a bit. So from here we are starting with just plank position for 1 second. And then bend your right knee, bring your right shin in front of you, lay this knee down and then lay your left knee down and tuck your toes on the left side. You can stay here again with this extension. You can feel the stretch on your right side of your glute and your left, or you can just lower your forearms down, deepening the stretch. Here also try not to lean with your right hip down to the floor or the left hip towards the left side. Try to make your hips square and even. Take a 2 deep breaths. Last 1 deep breath. And then again, just first bring your palms on the floor. Lift your chest up. Curl your toes of the left foot behind you. Lift your left knee up. Bring your right leg behind you, right in a plank, and this time your left shin goes in front of you. Lower your right knee down, untuck your toes. Again, either stay here or just lower your forearms on the ground. Take a deep breath. And again, arms comes down. Tuck your toes, lift your knee, stretch your legs. Lift your hips up to the down dog position. Just pedal your heels a few times, stretching again the chest, the back of your spine, your legs, your hamstrings. And then come on the ground. Let's finish with the last rotation exercise. So you can cross your legs in front of you, lengthening your spine. Open your arms out to the side, relax your neck and shoulders. On the exhale, rotate towards the right side. Bring your left palm on your right knee. Right palm is just behind your right glute. Lengthening your spine first, like you want to kind of push your heart forward. Then use your left palm, like you want to rotate. Using the left palm, you want to rotate and look behind the right shoulder. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, come back center, rotation. Left side, your right palm is on the left knee. And again, just first grow up high, tall towards the ceiling, and then add the rotation. And then come back up. Let's take a deep breath. Reach your arms over your head. Bring your palms together. Exhale, palms to your heart. This is it for today. Have a good day. Bye.